Alright, so today we're going to be going over a pretty easy drill, a cutbacks and crosses drill. We'll look at two different variations, one for a cutback, one for a cross, and then kind of explore how to go about those. So first we'll look at the two-dimensional animation. The three-dimensional animation for this is fine, but I actually think that seeing the arrows that come along with the two-dimensional animation might actually be a little bit more indicative. So you see what we have here is 4 cones set up, and then a rotating cast of players, and then the coach in the middle there. So what is going to happen is you're going to have 3 attackers, we'll call them, or 3 people attacking the cross or the cutback. In this scenario, it's 63, 27, and 89. You have number 9 and number 22 on the right side, and this can go from the right or the left. But I have all of this set up on the right side. I'm right-footed, so I guess it just made sense in my head. But we have number 9 and number 22 here, and for the cross, you'll see number 9 is going to play the ball to number 22, overlap, run to the first blue cone, cross it in, and 89 will score. We'll have the next set of characters come in, or next set of players. 5, 13, and 17 are now up front. 12 and 11. 12 plays to 11. 11 plays the ball to the underlap from number 12. Number 12 plays the cutback, and they score. Let's look at it in 3 dimensions, and then we'll slow it down a little bit. So in 3 dimensions, you can't really see the numbers quite as easily, but actually the movement may be a little bit clearer. You see the cross in and the score. Next set of players comes up. The lines would be closer in real life, but for instructional purposes, I think it's a little bit easier to look at it like this, and the cutback and the score. So now that we've looked at it in 2 and 3 dimensions, let's slow it down just a little bit and walk through how it goes. So the main purpose of this is to create a scenario in which the cross or the cutback is very nice and easy to set up. So overlaps and underlaps. Underlaps a little bit more of a advanced technique, but I think it's still applicable here. So as you can see, number 9 starts with the ball. You have the 2 cones set out. You have 1 blue cone that's a little bit wider and a little bit farther away from the byline. And then you have the farther blue cone that is set up for the cutback that is more inside and closer to the byline. So as we go, 9 to 22, you can see number 9 is making his overlap. As number 9 goes, he'll loop around to the cone, and then the ball will come in. Now, with the players in the middle, 27, 63, and 89, they can move however is necessary. For me, I always like, when I'm coaching for the attacking across, I like my attackers to mix up their runs. So 27 goes this way, 89 goes this way, 63 goes this way, but it could be anything. They could run straight. It doesn't really matter. The point is to set up the cross. But as they come in, ball comes in, 89 scores. Good stuff. You can have defenders here, but it is not necessary. For my purposes, I would rather do it without defenders initially, just to kind of get people used to the action. So, as we go on, the next set of defenders will come up, and you'll see 5, 13, and 17 are now the cross attackers or cutback attackers. 12 and 11 are lined up, again, on the yellow cones. And you'll see 12 plays it off to 11. Now, instead of making the overlap, as he did previously, 12 is just going to make almost a straight run, and 11 will feed the ball ahead of him, right? It is important for him to play the ball ahead of him into this blue cone here. 12 receives and plays the cutback into the middle, and number 5 scores. So, 2 really easy drills. The crossing drill, or the crossing section and the cutback section, can be played from either side, played with either foot, doesn't really matter. It's just a nice, easy way to set up some quick and easy crosses and cutbacks.